Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are discussing the origin of magic, a story of power, deception and wisdom. Magic has existed in human history as a tool that many have misused. It involves harnessing the power of Jinn or relying on dark forces to achieve supernatural outcomes, often at the cost of one's belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The earliest roots of magic are closely tied to the misguidance of shayateen, who taught people how to use such forbidden powers for evil purposes. Over time, this became a major test for humanity, distinguishing those who remained steadfast in their faith from those who fell into disbelief. Among the prophets who faced the widespread corruption of magic was Prophet Suleyman Alaihi Salam. His story teaches us the dangers of magic and how it contradicts belief in Allah. Sulaiman Alaihi Salam was a prophet and king blessed by Allah with immense power and authority. He could command the wind, control animals, and even subject the Jinn to his service. The Jinn built massive structures, carried out tasks, and created gigantic cauldrons and pots under his orders. The Jinn were terrified of him because of his immense power, especially when he would stand holding his stick, overseeing their work. At that time, magic was widely practiced. Many people had turned to the worship of Jinn and the devil, abandoning their faith in Allah. To eradicate this corruption, Sulaiman Alaihi Salam gathered all the books of magic that people used. He decided the safest place to store these dangerous books was under his throne. As long as these books remained there, no one dared to touch them, and the practice of magic came to a halt. However, some people began accusing Sulaiman Alaihi Salam of using magic himself. They claimed that his ability to command the wind, control the Jinn, and perform extraordinary feats was the result of his supposed mastery of magic. For example, when Sulaiman Alaihi Salam ordered the throne of Queen Bilqis to be transported from Sheba to his location, it was done in the blink of an eye. Not only was the throne brought intact, but it was also renovated and perfected instantly. These accusations were false, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala defended Sulaiman alayhi salam in the Quran. Sulaiman did not disbelieve, but the devils disbelieved. They taught people magic. Allah made it clear that magic is an act of disbelief. Anyone who practices or seeks help through magic has left the fold of faith. Sulaiman alayhi salam was a prophet of Allah and never engaged in such acts. Instead, it was the devils who were teaching people magic. To help people distinguish between the miracles of a prophet and the tricks of magicians, Allah sent two angels, Harut and Marut, to Babylon. These angels came with a purpose: to demonstrate the nature of magic to those who wanted to learn about it, but with a strict warning. They told everyone they taught, "We are a test for you, so do not disbelieve by using this knowledge to harm others." The people were supposed to learn the difference between magic and miracles without misusing the knowledge. However, many failed this test. They began practicing magic, often driven by jealousy and evil intentions. One of the first and most common uses of magic was to create rifts between married couples. Allah describes this in the Quran. They learned from them that by which they cause separation between a man and his wife, but they do not harm anyone through it except by the permission of Allah. Magic caused harm and destruction, yet people continued to learn and teach it despite knowing that it would bring no benefit to them. Allah warned them that their actions would leave them with no share in the hereafter. Babylon became a center for magic, and its influence persisted for centuries. Even today, places like Babylon and Egypt are associated with dark practices. In Egypt, during the time of the Pharaoh, magic was widely practiced, and the Pharaoh relied on magicians to maintain his authority. Annual festivals near the pyramids often attract individuals involved in devil worship. Those who worship the devil often perform despicable acts, such as desecrating sacred texts, to gain power. In return, the devil gives them temporary worldly benefits, but their faces and hearts become corrupted. They may appear powerful, but their lives are devoid of true peace and spirituality. Shaitan deceives people by offering them promises of power, wealth, and immortality, The same false promises he made to Adam Alaihi Salam when he tempted him to eat from the forbidden tree. Shaitan says, "You will be like the angels or live forever." These promises are lies, and those who follow Shaitan eventually realize their mistake when it is too late. On the day of judgment, Shaitan will abandon his followers, saying, "I had no authority over you except that I invited you, and you responded to me. So do not blame me, blame yourselves." The story of Sulaiman Alaihi Salam is a powerful reminder of the dangers of magic and the importance of trusting in Allah alone. Despite the accusations against him, Sulaiman Alaihi Salam remained steadfast in his faith, using his abilities only for good. May Allah protect us from the evils of magic and grant us the strength to follow His guidance. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel if you like this video. Share your thoughts in the comments and let's learn together. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.